Guys, this is PrimeFlex, and in this video I'll be taking just lesser than 10 minutes of your time to show you a very efficient fast scalping strategy on Boom 1000. And in this strategy we are going to be using the 5-minute time frame. All right, you should know PrimeFlex by now. It's a platform that shows you very easy strategies that you can use on your own real trading, and you're going to have a very good result. All right, this is not the first time I'll be showing simple strategies that are unbelievable and you think you're going to lose, but they are going to turn out to be very good. All right, so this is going to be one of my very few scalping strategy on 5 minutes. All right, one of my very few. All right, so let's just get to using the strategy. All right, we are going to be using two indicators in this strategy. We are going to be using the moving average and we are going to be using the CCI. So I want you to watch this video. I'm going to reveal the settings of the strategy in between. I don't know when I'm going to reveal it, but I'm going to do that after explaining how the strategy works. All right, so how does the strategy works? The strategy is based on trend following. All right, we need trend following and we need impulse. All right, so we want the market to be going down. This is Boom 1000. We want the market going down, and then we want an impulse, which is always represented by a spike, and the impulse is going to take us above the 100 level for the CCI. And when the impulse takes us above the 100 level of the CCI, we wait for the close of a red candle, and then when we get the close of a red candle, we are going to take a sell for just one candle. I told you it is a scalping strategy, and it is a very fast one. So we are only going to be taking one candle of the market. Now in this video, later in the video, I'll be showing you why you've not been consistently profitable as a scalper, and why you have been losing as a scalper. All right, and why you think scalping is a scam, because you're losing money even though you're winning more than you're losing. All right, so you must stay tuned for that. All right, and I said I'll be taking just 10 minutes of your time, so I'm going to stick to that. All right, so let me show you a setup. All right, so this right here is a setup. I'm going to show you the first setup. This is the first setup right here. As you can see right here, I have the market in a downtrend. How do I know the market is in a downtrend? The candles are trading below the moving average. All right, this is a very tighter moving average because we need the market to be in a strong downtrend. All right, so the market is in a downtrend. We get the impulse, which takes us above the 100 level right here, indicated by this spike, and then we get the close of a red candle. We're going to enter the next candle, which is right here at 11927, and then at the close of the candle at 11923, I will be closing the market and I'm leaving the market immediately. So I'm holding the market for 5 candles. I'm taking 5 candles. You can take 5 candles, you can take 10 candles. I think the maximum should be 10 candles, which is going to be 2 candles on the 5 minutes. All right, so let me show you another setup right here. As you can see right here, the market touched the 100 level right here, sort of touched the 100 level right here, and then after the close of a red candle, I'm going to be entering the market for just 5 candles. If you're holding for 10 candles, you would have gotten spiked. But remember, the secret to trading the boom and crash market, so far the spike doesn't take or the spike doesn't take out the high of the previous spike, then the trade should still be valid. All right, so this trade would have been valid and I would have held it till I get my 10 candles. Easy peasy. All right, so you can see right here as well, I have a spike right here. The market is in a downtrend. As you can see, I have a spike that took me above the 100 level, but then I didn't see the close of a red candle, so I wouldn't have been entering immediately after the spike. So I would have waited for the spike, it wouldn't have caught me. Then I would have waited for the close of a red candle, which is going to be this red candle right here, and I'm going to enter the market for 5 to 10 candles, which is 1 to 2 candles on the 5 minute time frame. All right, that is just it. That's a very simple fast scalping strategy. All right, I'm trying to show you how this works easily and as quickly as possible, so you can go back to your MetaTrader 5 and then you can implement everything. All right, so you can see right here as well, I have the spike that takes me above the 100 level on my CCI, and then I wait for the close of a red candle. And the reason why I'm always waiting for the close of a red candle is more like after an impulse or after a correction, there must be a continuation. All right, so if I do not get a clear continuation of the market, then there should be no need for me to enter the market. So after the spike, I wait for a red candle to show me, okay, the market might still go on a downtrend for some time. and then I take my 1 to 2 candles. All right, so you can see right here. Now this is another one right here. You can see right here, it gets to the 100 level indicated by this long spike. I wait for the close of a red candle and I enter for 1 to 2 candles. All right, so the strategy will only work when the market is in a strong downtrend, as indicated by the 29th of November. The market was in a strong downtrend and it was trading below the moving average most of the times. All right, and the impulses were still very little, all right, to show that the market is in a strong downtrend. When the market is in a strong downtrend in the boom 1000, the spikes are going to be frequent, but they are going to be very little. All right, so let me show you another one. All right, so I have right here, the market goes above the 100 level, the spike, you can see the spike, but we are still trading below the moving average. Then I'm going to wait for the close of this red candle and I'm going to jump in at the next one and I'm going to take 1 to 2 candles. All right, now there is no strategy without a loss. All right, there is no strategy without a loss. But the funny thing about scalping is most of you scalp without understanding the risk management behind scalping. All right, so you think for scalping you could win 5 trades and lose one, and then overall you're going to still be on the losing side. So it all depends on how well you know what you're doing. The first rule of scalping is you never scalp for a very long time. You have a minimum amount of trade you take a day. The second rule of scalping is you should understand what you are risking, or what you're risking, or what you are affording to lose. All right, you can't afford to lose $50 and make $1 when you're scalping. That means you're going to need over 51 trades to be on profit, to be in the profit. All right, overall. So you have to understand all these tips, which I will be sharing in my next video. I'm just trying to touch on them right now so you can easily understand what I'm trying to say. All right, so the first rule, understand the amount of trade. The second rule, understand what you want to risk or what you want to lose. All right, the third rule is understand the market. All right, I have gotten a very great understanding of this boom 1000, that I know how I'm going to implement any scalping strategy. No matter how bad it is, I'm going to implement any scalping strategy on it, and either I'm going to come out break even, I'm going to come out with a very minimal loss, or I'm going to come out highly profitable. All right, the fourth rule is for you to understand: do not scalp when you are in a very bad mental condition. All right, when you want to scalp, you want to make sure you are in a very quiet environment and there's nothing disturbing you, and everything you're doing is only focused on the chart. You don't want anything distracting you. I'm taking 5 to 10 candles on this strategy. I can decide to, after 7 candles, I can decide to close the market. After 4 candles, I can decide to close the market. It all depends on what a very clear mental understanding of how I am feeling. All right, so let me show you the indicator settings for the strategy. I'm trying to show you how fast this can go. All right, the first one is the moving average, and the moving average is set to the period 30. The method is exponential and I am applying to close. The style is 3 pixels so I can really see my lines clearly. All right, then I'll click on done. Then I'll click on the F button again. I'll click on the F plus and I'm going to look for my CCI. The CCI is an acronym for Commodity Channel Index. I'm going to select my Commodity Channel Index with a period of 7, apply to close, and then for the levels, I only need the 100 level for this strategy. All right, the 100 level for the strategy. Then I'm going to click done, and that is it. You can see it has been added to our charts. This would have been a valid trade and I might have shown you a live trade, but it wasn't valid because the market broke, the spike broke out of the 30 moving average. All right, so that's it, guys. That is it for this video. You just take 5 candles or you take 10 candles. If you don't understand, I have made myself easily clear enough for you to just rewind and watch the video again without burning much of your data. All right, thank you for watching this video. PrimeFlex says bye bye.